What is up, YouTube? I'm BenPlaysGames, guys, and today you join me for a Zombies Top 5 in 2023. We are back, baby. Today's Top 5 is the top 5 contract missions you guys should be completing in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. I've been really grinding this game out since release, and honestly, I'm really enjoying it. It's essentially just Outbreak from Cold War, but better in every single way, in my opinion. Before we get into this top 5, however, I want to give you guys a question to answer down in the comments. And that question is, how long have you guys been playing Call of Duty Zombies? Personally, I've been playing it since around the release of Black Ops 1. A lot of the OGs of the channel will remember as well that I used to stream Black Ops 3 all the time back in like 2017, 2018. But yeah, how about you guys? Let me know in the comments how long you've been playing. Without further ado though, let's get into this top 5, and remember to like the video, subscribe for more Zombies content coming soon, and also follow my Twitch in the description for my streams. I'll be playing Zombies over there, but I also play other games such as CS2, Overwatch 2, all the good stuff. Just go follow the Twitch, I'd love to see some of you guys in the stream. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into this top 5. So coming in at number 5 is the Ether Extraction contract. This is a contract where between 3 and 5 rockets, which depends on which tier zone you're in, will drop down to the floor near you, and you simply have to deactivate each one by going up to it and interacting with it to complete the contract. The contract's last on this list because although it is better than the ones I haven't included in the list, it can be quite difficult if the AI mercenaries sort of activate their aimbot and just fucking beam you, and your game's over and it's done. So it's like, you want to avoid this one unless you've got pretty decent guns. But other than that, it's a pretty good contract, and that's why it comes in at our number 5 spot. So the number 4 spot is going to the Outlast contract, which is like the Zombies holdout contract. And so basically for this one, you basically have to travel to a building for the contract, and then you have to activate the PND device. The PND device then corrupts the area basically inside that building, which causes a lot of enemies to spawn in waves. The contract's quite useful for grinding out missions and camos because depending on the tier of zone and of the contract, it can actually spawn all the mini bosses in the game, so that be Manglers, Mimics and Disciples. So it can be quite a useful one for that, and it's also quite quick as well, and the rewards do tend to be decent from this one. So all around, solid contract coming in at number 4. Coming in at the number 3 spot on this list, which is one of my personal favourites, it's the Spore Control contract. When activated, you have to go to a toolbox that's located on the map to you, and it will contain 8 inhibitor devices. You then essentially have to pick these up, and then they go into your tactical grenade spot. Then you throw them down at each of the spores that will be located on the map near the toolbox. It's my number 3 spot because it's quite an easy contract to do to get yourself some money early game, but it is also great for grinding camos out on zombies because as when there is an inhibitor placed on a spore, it essentially acts as a spawner. So the spore will constantly spawn zombies to you. So if you do this in tier 1, it spawns zombies that are really easy to kill, which is great for grinding out your camos if you're going for the mastery camo on Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. I personally am, so I'm doing this contract quite a lot recently. And it, like I say, is really useful to do. So that's our number 3 spot. Let's get into the number 2. Coming in at our number 2 spot is the Eliminate the Bounty contract. This is my favourite contract to do on the fun scale, as it essentially spawns in a buffed Mangler, Mimic or Disciple depending on the tier of the zone that you activate the contract in. Disciples are a lot more common when you do it in tier 2 and 3. And basically, yeah, you just have to kill that boss and that's the contract complete. You basically travel to a zone that is again located on the map to you, and in that zone you'll find the mini boss. You find it, you kill it, and then you get your reward rift. That's a bit of a tongue twister there, ignore me. It's been a while since I've sat down and recorded a video like this. But yeah, so you basically kill the mini boss, get your reward rift, and then, like I say, it's a really fun contract, but it's also extremely useful for completing your app missions because you're killing boss zombies, and a lot of the missions do rely on you killing mini bosses. And I also believe some camos also do rely on this. So again, really useful contract, and again, the rewards are pretty decent from it. So that's our number 2 spot. Let's get into the honourable mention. So for our honourable mention, I've chosen the Escort contract. I don't think it quite gets on the list, but it definitely deserves mentioning. Essentially, an ACV spawns in when you activate this contract. You go up to the ACV, you punch it to activate it, and then you escort it 3 dark ether nests. It eliminates the nests one by one, and you basically have to escort the ACV around the 3 nests. And then when it's done the 3rd one, it'll launch like a rocket out the back containing, I guess, the data that it gets from the dark ether nest. and then it completes. It's not, like I say, it's not the best contract, but it definitely deserved mentioning, and that's why it comes in at our honourable mention. But without further ado, let's get into our number 1 spot. So coming in at our number 1 spot, we have the Deliver Cargo contract. This is by far the easiest contract to complete in the game, and that is why it's our number 1 spot. You essentially have to kill a few mercenaries, open a garage door, and then drive an armoured transport vehicle to a location for a helicopter to pick up the weapons that are located on the back of the armoured vehicle. You are chased during this contract by an enemy helicopter, but to be fair, it hardly does any damage to you or the vehicle and won't really cause you any problems. This is why it's our number 1 to do, because like I say, it's so easy to complete, and it can give you and your team a quick boost to cash right at the start of the game, or even throughout. You know, you can do this contract in tier 2 and you don't really see much of a difference. It's so easy to do, and like I say, it's great for that quick injection of cash whenever you need it. So that's our number 1 spot on the list. And that's it. That is the top 5 contracts that you guys should be completing in Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. Let me know in the comments, remember, your top 5. Let me know what you guys are completing. What's your favourite contract to do? Thank you for watching as well. Remember to subscribe and like the video, and also follow the Twitch. And also, big shout out to my mate Tom, known as Tuxie. He's managed to get me a bit of the gameplay for this top 5 whilst I was at work today. So big shout out to Tom for helping with this video. But yeah, go follow him in the description as well. Much love, guys. Thank you for watching. I've been BenPlaysGames. I hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye!